Benvenuto! Welcome to my channel. In this beautiful and humble little passage, Father Dolindo writes about how the Church is to be obeyed and revered. For even though the men who constitute the Church may cause error, yet, Father Dolindo assures us, even these errors form part of God's plan, and God makes good use of them. In fact, it was through the errors and misunderstandings of some of these men who constitute the Church that Father Dolindo was put on trial at the Holy Office and suspended of his priestly faculties for many years. Note that the Holy Office is now defunct and has been replaced with the Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith, which acts as a tribunal, as the Holy Office once did. A little over a century ago, in 1921, Father Dolindo wrote, "This morning I plan on going to the Holy Office to see how things stand in my case. Maybe I will be able to find out something new. This may be a day of sacrifice. I am going with this plan. Offer up everything as a sacrifice to Jesus even before I go, so that the sacrifice may be of my own free will, so that the sacrifice springs from my soul and is not forced on me by necessity. However, no matter what happens, a word spoken by the Church, even indirectly, is a great grace from God. The Church has in her hands the secrets of God. The Church is the direct channel of His providence. Individuals may make errors. The men who constitute the Church, excluding the Pope in matters of faith and morals, can err, but their errors form part of God's plan, of God's providence. God makes use of these errors directly, like a gifted artist who incorporates smudges on a canvas into shadows in his painting, or like a sculptor who incorporates the dark veins in a block of marble into the veins of an arm or a hand. I am therefore certain, absolutely certain, of God's will in whatever the Holy Office disposes, in whatever it adjudicates. Nothing could be more stupid than to assert or impose my own judgment or my own opinion. That would be like willfully choosing to flounder in empty space, or like voluntarily condemning oneself to the abyss with no means of escape. Therefore, we must bend our foreheads to the dust before God and before His Church, and do whatever she says, and follow wherever she leads. We must not dare to judge the decisions of the Church. These we must sincerely uphold. Even if the errors of those representing the Church are clear, even then we are to follow their directives, for in doing so, the soul will not get lost. For God, who always rewards obedience and even works miracles, knows how to draw out goodness and the light of truth from any error. Thank you for watching and listening. Arrivederci till next time. Gesù, pensaci tu. Jesus, you take over. Take care of everything. Jesus, I trust in you and in your holy Church. Servant of God, Don Dolindo, pray for us.